Hello everybody, welcome to my YouTube channel. This is Games for the Mind. This is my first ever YouTube video. How exciting. Today, I'm gonna be playing the Toshimitsu Takagi games. And the reason I chose these games to play first is because these were the first room escape games I ever played, and they got me into the genre way back in the day. I played them even before Mystery of Time and Space, which I think was the first ever online room escape game, which maybe I'll get to that one some other time. So, without further ado, let's start with the first one, Crimson Room. By the way, I'm using Flashpoint 9.0 to run this. Great application since you can't run Flash anymore. Let's get started. This will be a full 100% walkthrough of all four of Toshimitsu's games. Here we go. Crimson Room. Good memories. I drank too much last night. I thought what time it was now. I felt thirst of the throat. Me too, buddy. The bed was different from usual. Is this a hotel? No, it does not seem to be a hotel. I am shut up. I have to escape. A crimson ceiling and a wall. Great story. Okay. So, here we go. Click anywhere to get out of bed, first of all. And what you're going to want to do is open this drawer. And it says CD was found, so click on it. CD was got. Love the translations. And after that, actually, fun fact, you don't have to use the CD in this game. It's for the sequel. You'll have the CD already in your inventory, but whatever. We got it. Now click on the next drawer over here. The one on the right, the top right, it'll open. Click on the memorandum to pick it up. And click on it. And now this used to bring you to a website that would give you the solution to the safe that we're going to open a little later, but obviously this link is from 2004 and it's dead. So Flashpoint actually in the notes section gives you the answer as 1994, so keep that in mind for later. Okay, now we're going to click under the dresser. And it says there is something, so pick it up. It is a cassette tape. And get out of there, and click on the bowl. And a ring was found in the bowl. Let's pick that up. So with these room escape games, I like to go around the whole room and pick up everything first, and then solve the puzzles after. So let's move to the right. Move to the right again. Open the curtains. Something is in a window frame. Notice it makes this noise every time there's an important item to pick up. Keep that in mind. And a small silver key was got. Now also, this part is tricky. You have to open and shut the shades many times, and something will fall from the curtain. Something fell from the curtain. It is a thick ring, so we have two rings now. So back out of here. Lift up the pillow on the bed. A small key was found. Pick it up. A small golden key was got. Now here's a really tricky part, guys. With the pillow raised, you kind of want to click in between the headboard and mattress, and a metal stick was found. So pick that up and back out Here's another tricky item, guys. Go to the right from here, and then on this screen, you want to click, like, in the bottom left-hand corner. And you'll get to see a view of this part of the bed. And it says a battery was found. So here it is. Pick it up. Alright. Zoom out. Okay. Now we can open these two locked drawers that you see here. So highlight the golden key. That'll unlock the drawer on the left. The lock opened. A power supply cable was found. Pick it up. A power cord was got. And highlight the silver key. Use it on the other drawer. The lock opened. A small box was found. So pick it up. Strange small box was got. Now zoom in on the stereo and highlight the power cord that you got earlier from the drawer and click on the stereo. The power cord was connected. Now you can hit the on button of the stereo here, and you will open the disc tray by clicking on the tray itself right here. And it opens, and there was a key inside, so pick the key up. And we have the key, zoom out. Now, as you can see from these items, we have all the items in the game. We have a full inventory. Isn't that great? Now you want to click on the box, and you want to fill the 3 indentations with those 3 special items. So the regular ring goes here. The thick ring goes here. Actually, it's the other way around. I'm sorry. This was the thick ring. This was the thin ring. Doesn't really matter. You'll figure that out, I'm sure. And then highlight the metal rod and put it in that indentation to open it up. And as you can see, we need a battery here. Another battery is necessary, so highlight the battery and put it in. And finally, highlight the cassette tape and put it in the indentation. And then click on the viewport to start the movie. And get your mouse ready to hover over a certain spot and stay there as soon as this dancing guy points to the right location. Which it takes about a minute or so. Alright, put your mouse over that spot, that cross that he's pointing at. Once the video turns off, you need to click on that spot 3 times in succession. 1, 2, 3. And as you can see, this little window opened up, so click on it. And we have revealed a safe. Now, like I said in the beginning of the video, Flashpoint gives you the code as 1994, so put that in. The numbers go backwards, so 1994, and then in your inventory, highlight the black key which goes to the safe and click on the keyhole, and the safe will open. Now, guys, stop everything. If you click on the wrong part of this screwdriver, you will actually back out of the screen instead of picking up the screwdriver, and you'll have to watch that video all over again. So I'm going to need you guys to look at where my mouse is. You want to click like the handle of the screwdriver right about here. And we got it. A straight driver was got, so now we can back up. Head over to the door. Don't click the doorknob itself. It'll just say the knob does not turn. Click kind of above it, and you get this view. And you want to highlight the screwdriver and click the knob. The knob separated, and then just click the door. And we're out. Awesome. Whoa. Look at the credits. 'Cause why not? It's inspired by Mystery of Time. And did you see I said inspired by Mystery of Time and Space? I remember playing through that whole game. It's very long. It was like a game on the internet that was updated with new rooms all the time. And it was around for like, I don't even know, like from 2000 to 2008 or something. Alright, congratulations. Yeah, none of this stuff matters anymore because we're in 2021. So yeah, that was Crimson Room. That was the first room escape game on the internet I ever played. And what do I think of it? I still really like it. In case you guys don't know this, room escape games that they make today are like, they're like full-length games, guys. They are really long, so that felt really short in comparison. So, you know, for my first YouTube video, I kind of wanted to start with that one, because it's just it's a short game. It's a fun game. I still enjoy it. It's a really, really good game still. The first by Toshimitsu Takagi. So, next, we're going to tackle the game that you see in the background here, which is Viridian Room, his second game. Alright guys, I'm back. I took a short break to eat some Chinese food. It was pretty good. I had chicken and broccoli. But anyway, so I booted up Viridian Room. And this is the first thing you see when you boot up the game. It's mostly a black screen. We see like a diamond-shaped thingy, your CD case from the previous game, and this little white thing here. Click on the white thing, and you'll see that it was, in fact, the pull cord to the light right in front of you. Very nice. Try to go through the blue door right in front of you. And, some scary things start happening, and you'll get kicked back into the room. And, I don't know, like, creepy voices continue to haunt you, as you can hear. Why don't we... Oh, did they stop? I was gonna, like, move around the room to get it to stop. Okay. Alright, so... Why don't we start by collecting items? Let's click on the red cubby here. Click on the slippers. And every time an important item appears that you can pick up, you'll hear this noise. Kind of like the noise you heard in Crimson Room, although this one is different. Different sound. So pick this up. And let's examine this, see what it is. Oh yeah, in this game, you examine things by clicking on it, highlighting it, and then click About Item. You didn't have to do that in Crimson Room. In Crimson Room, you just clicked on it, I believe. Anyway, or maybe not. I already forget. Okay, a Chinese character is written on a card, and we see this symbol. Okay, hit Try to Escape to return. I think that's it for the red cubby, so let's move over here. Lift these two pillows up. And the sound plays again, so pick this up. It is a Chinese character is written on a card, another one, a different one. And let's keep moving to the left. What's down here in this cupboard? A little book. And two photographs you can pick up. So fun fact, these pictures, a photo of a male and a photo of a female, these pictures are different. If you play the Japanese version, they are actually Japanese people in these pictures. And another interesting thing is that these are photos of people that are in the game story-wise, and these two items are actually red herrings, meaning that they are just there to throw you off. You will never use them. They are just there to throw you off, as you'll see later. Now click on this top shelf here. You see how there's a middle shelf and a top? Click the top shelf. And first click to the left. And we have another item. And it is Chinese characters written on a card, another one. And this time click on the top shelf, but this time click to the right. And we have another item. A bundle of incense sticks. Okay. Oh, here's a different blue door. Click on this one, and what I really like about this game is it is actually a direct sequel to Crimson Room, because this was the doorknob that you took off with the screwdriver, and you are looking into Crimson Room. It's right there. We're one room over. It's nice. Click down here. Pull the blanket off of Mr. Dead Guy. Zoom in on him. And click down near his pelvis to view his lower extremities here. And we see an item here next to his right hand. Click on it. Let's examine it. It is a medicine bottle. Something is inside. Remove the 2 pills. Open this. And Chinese characters are written. You should recognize some of these characters. We will use this sheet later to decipher a code. Now, an even harder item to find is on the same screen. We'll be dealing with his left hand. He's actually holding a key, and to dislodge it, you need to click his left hand a number of times. Let me see how many times. 1, 2, 3. 3 times. And he drops the key, and pick it up, and a tiny key. Okay. And also, from down here, you can pick up the blanket that was covering him, and also over here is a combination lock. Looks like a bicycle lock that's like holding his feet together or something. But we don't know the code for that yet. Let's examine the blanket and click on it a few times, and you'll tear it open and find that something's inside. Click on it. What does this mean? Oh. I don't know, it looks like something you could fold into a cube. Try to escape. Let's go. Oh! We hear the noise on this random screen here. And do you see the item? The item is right here. It's another Chinese character written on a card. This one. Now, one thing worth noting is that on almost every screen that you turn to, you can click on the top of the screen and you'll look up. Well, on one of those instances, there's an important item. I don't have it memorized which screen it is, but we'll find it. Just keep moving over one and looking up. Moving over one, looking up. Oh, here it is. The music plays right here. You see it sticking out from the lamp, or from the light. Here we go. Chinese character. A Chinese character is written on a card. Another different Chinese character. Okay. Try to escape. And let's see. I think the refrigerator and the trash can are the only 2 things we haven't looked at. So open the refrigerator. Go inside the refrigerator, click on the rotten meat, lift it up, and get your last Chinese character. Now here's a can of beer, and you want to actually leave that in the... you want to leave it in the refrigerator. Why won't it let me? I think you have to back out first. You want to put this back in the refrigerator. But check out the description first. A can of beer, you click on it, it says, "So chilly," and I want you to remember the word chilly. But for now, we want to put it back, we want to keep it cold, so put it back in the refrigerator and shut the door. And now behind the refrigerator, you see a trash can. So click on the trash can, and the music plays. There's obviously a piece of paper here, and click on it a couple times, and you will pick up this hair. Now, guys, here's a really cheap puzzle, probably the cheapest in the whole game, okay? So you click on the trash can, we're clicking it, nothing's happening. You have to do something to trigger you being able to lift the trash can, and I think what you have to do is examine what you got from the trash can. Black hair. I hope that's it. I really don't know, actually. We have to do something. Yeah, that was it. So you have to examine that. I don't think anything else triggers you to be able to lift the trash can, which I think is very cheap. So anyway, we see a lighter here under the trash can, so pick that up. Very important. A cheap lighter. And you can actually hold down the button and it lights. That's pretty cool. Alright, try to escape. And alright, now let's get some background story on what's going on here, finally. We see the red book here has a lock. Well, click the key. We have this key. And click the lock to open it. And let's read the diary. June 19th, 2021. Yeah, this will always update the dates based on your computer's time, which is pretty cool. Looks like it does starts with 8 days behind the current day. That's pretty cool. Yeah. So, June 19th, 2021, Saturday. I bought a bicycle today for me. I bought the same kind of bicycle and gave it to Sandra. By the way, these are the two people in this diary, referenced in the diary. The dude is writing the diary, and the girl is Sandra. Keep that in mind. We can go further with them. Too excited to sleep. Very happy. So, I took a sleeping pill. Oh, that's what this is. Sleeping pills. I'd eventually fall asleep. June 20th, 2021, Sunday. I had a date with Sandra by bicycles. She was faster than me. I need some exercises or I cannot catch up with her. I think he means exercise. Gotta love these translations. Cold beer was so tasty after the ride. I don't call it beer if it isn't chilly. There's the key word, guys. There's the hint that the beer needs to remain chilly. If you keep it in your inventory, it'll slowly get warmer and warmer and warmer, and you'll just have to put it back in the refrigerator and wait an annoying amount of time for it to get chilly. You want to make sure the beer says chilly when you have it in your inventory. So we'll pick it up last. We're going to keep it in the refrigerator. I am tired. I think I can sleep well tonight. June 21st, 2021, Monday. We promised to meet, but Sandra didn't show up. I waited for an hour and went back home. What's wrong with her? I worry about her. It'd be hard to sleep tonight. Decided to take a sleeping pill. I think this guy's addicted to sleeping pills a little bit too much. Next. June 22nd, 2021, Tuesday. I called Sandra over and over again, but she never took the phone. I worry so much. The day after tomorrow is her birthday. Is there anything I can do for her? So the day after tomorrow is her birthday, guys. That might be an important date to remember. So June 22nd, 2021 is when he wrote the day after tomorrow. So if you add 2 days to June 22nd, you get June 24th, 2021. Remember that. June 23rd, 2021, Wednesday. I visited Sandra's home today, but she wasn't there. She didn't answer the phone. What's going on? Has she rejected me? June 24th, 2021, Thursday. This would be her birthday. This is the worst day of my life. My bicycle was stolen. I forgot to lock the bike. My mistake. I guess that's another clue that the June 24th, it's her Sandra's birthday, and also, you know, he forgot to lock his bike, so no contact with Sandra, no appetite. I found rotten meat spelled wrong in the fridge. June 25th, 2021, Friday. A worse day than the worst. I saw Sandra today. She was smiling. Smiling at another guy. Isn't that great? That's terrible. Walking with him happily, of course. Should I have locked her? I don't know what he means by that. Is he gonna like lock her to the refrigerator like you see in those TV shows? Oh, I can't remember the name of this show right now. The Law and Order SVU, Special Victims Unit. Thinking of suicide. Oh boy. June 26, 2021, Saturday. Have I taken too much sleeping pills? Probably. I mean, we already know you're addicted to them. Feels dull. So dull to think of nothing. If I die, would someone find me and pray for me? I don't care anything anymore. Alright, buddy. Alright, so that's the end of the diary, but of course, like in many other games, if you flip the pages all the way to the back, you'll find a special item, so let's do that. And let's do it slowly so that I don't accidentally, like, back out of the diary. Here we go. CD. Let's examine it. A CD. My face is mirrored in the shiny side of the CD. That's an important clue, actually. And we can actually put the CD in the CD case so that we can stand it up later on the shelf that we need to put it on. Alright, so we can... How about we unlock the bike lock now? If I can get to the right freaking angle. Oh my god. Alright. Yeah, there we go. So, we remember from the diary that Sandra's birthday and also the day that he forgot to lock his bike and it was stolen was on June 24th, so that's the code. So put in 06 for June, and then 24 will open the lock. And that's all you need to do for that. We just need to make sure that Mr. Dead Guy is able to, like, stand up. You'll see. Our goal to escape this room is basically to, I don't know, like, help the skeleton guy out in some kind of ceremony for the dead or something. I don't know exactly what goes on, but that's how we escape. Alright. Now, why don't we solve the puzzle with the Chinese characters? So if you look at this, you can put the Chinese characters here. There's 6 Chinese characters, 6 spots to put them, and they're numbered. So, how do we figure out which numbers go to which of the different Chinese characters? Well, take a look at the black hair, burn it with the lighter, and then click on the paper a bunch of times, and you'll see these numbers appear. What does this mean? Well, what you need to do is remember these numbers, 5, 4, 2, 3, 6, 1, and remember where their locations are. So, you know, we got this first column going all the way down, and we have these 2 right here. So that's where they are. And you should recognize this shape, this overall shape here. That's from the pill bottle. Right? So these would be the symbols. Right here. These are the symbols. And these are the numbers. So give me a minute and let me try to remember the order here. So we got like a... Whoops. Well, I don't know what happened. We got like a... I'm just going to remember these two dots on the left for that one. We got 3 squares for that one. I'm going to call this one bracket and twin. So dot, squares, bracket, twin. And this reminds me of like a this thing on the left reminds me of a tuning fork for like pianos, so tuning fork. And what does this thing remind me of? This reminds me of like a dude who's like blowing on something. I'm just gonna call it dude. So dot, squares, bracket, twin, music, dude. Dot, squares, bracket, twin, music, dude. Okay. And we have 5, 4, 2, 3, 6, 1. 5, 4, 2, 3, 6, 1. 5, 4, 2, 3, 6, 1. Okay, 5 is first. 5, 4, 2, 3, 6, 1. 5, and the first one was dots. I can barely see it from here. Dots. Okay, 5, 4 is down here. It was next on the list, and that one was the, I think the squares? I think these are actually randomized, because the last time I played this, I think the 3 squares was 3, and I was like, oh, that's easy. We'll see if I get this right or wrong. 5, 4... Uh-oh, was it 5, 4, 2, 3, 1? Yep, 5, 4... 5, 4, 2, 3... 5, 4, 2, 3, 6, 1. Okay. 5, 4, 2, 3, 6, 1. 5, 4, 2... Next was the bracket, I think. 5, 4, 2, 3. Next was the twin. 6. The next one was the tuning fork. And 1 was the dude who's like smoking something, like a pipe or something. I don't know. Yes, that was correct. And a box to put a dead person's soul in is what we have. And all we really need with that item is just to have it. You'll see what I mean. So let's set up the final escape, which is going to be right here on this screen. Everything we need to do now, I believe, happens right here. So, these red herrings. I thought you could put them down, actually. Let me see. Maybe not. No, alright, well, whatever. So put the CD back in the CD case. I took it out. And put the CD case here. We need it here because we need to see our reflection, or the skeleton's reflection, or something like that. I remember the item description for the CD said, you know, you'll be able to see your reflection, or whatever. Next, we have some incense, and this looks like it holds incense, so put the incense down, and highlight the lighter, click on the incense, and it'll put a stick in there and light it. And we're on a time limit now, because this will go down and burn out if we take too long. So now I believe the only thing to do is get the chili beer. Remember, he said in his diary he likes his beer chili. So let's get it. And it's been in the refrigerator the whole time, so it will be chili. So highlight it and put it down. I guess it goes there. And I think this is everything we need, so all you gotta do is click this thing, which makes a noise. And yeah. That was, okay, yeah. Viridian Room. Loud. Let's see. I wonder how these people are doing today. Joshua Rongoni and Sandra. She doesn't give her last name. Okay. Great. These credits are very loud. For me. They're loud. What is this thing? Monkey? I don't know. Well, I can't hear myself think because the music's loud. Anyway, that was Viridian Room, guys. That was Toshimitsu Takagi's second game. And if you want my opinion on it, I think it's the best game that he made out of his 4 games. I think it's a huge improvement over Crimson Room. I mean, Crimson Room was just basically a fetch quest, you know, and then you put all the items in one box, basically. This was a lot better. The puzzles were more outside the box. Definitely that final puzzle to get out of the room was very out of the box thinking, literally. And, yeah, you had different kinds of puzzles, collecting items. You know, you had a combination lock. I don't know. It was an improvement over Crimson Room. I liked how it was a direct sequel to Crimson Room 2. I like that continuity. Alright, guys, so next up is his third game. This is Blue Chamber. Alright, guys, I'm back. Boy, I just took a really long break. I had to go get a drink because Chinese food makes me dehydrated, and then I don't know, then I did this and that. Well, anyway, I'm back now, and let's continue. We are now on the Blue Chamber, the third game from Toshimitsu Takagi. Let's get started. Alright, here we are in the Blue Chamber. You'll notice doors locked, and this is a very small room. I mean, that's it. But the puzzles are kind of obtuse in this one, so let's see what we got. We have a drawer. Open the drawer. Grab the pencil. Just a pencil, or is that a pen? I think it's a pen. I don't know. Anyway, go to the red sofa. Click on the seat cushion. Grab the paper. There's some paper. If you click on the paper and click on the pen a bunch of times, you'll spell help me, which you have to do, so go ahead and do that. Here we have this window shade. It doesn't serve any purpose. Doesn't do anything. Let's see. Here we have a picture, and if you click the top right corner, it moves. And, well, don't move it back. We want to click the top right to move it, and then the top left, and then I'm guessing the top right. No. Bottom right? Bottom left? Top left? What? Hold on. Top right? Top left? Top right? Somewhere? What the heck? Top right, top left. Bottom. Okay, so top right, top left, and then very bottom of the frame. And you get some money. You can draw a face on the money. You don't have to. That's optional. And in here, one of these, I don't remember what these things are called. I know banks used to use them, like, way, way back in the day to send and receive things, but You get like a capsule, and we can put the help me message in here and send it to someone. Push the button, send it to someone. Hopefully someone will help us. Oh. I kind of skipped it, but you hear the noise of it coming back, so... Get the capsule. You have to move away from the screen when you open the capsule, otherwise you'll just put it back in there. Open it, and... Oh boy. They drew a skull and crossbones in between help me. I wonder, actually, you can put the money in there now. You put the money... I want to see what happens if you... You're not supposed to send the money yet, but let me see what happens if you do. Let's just wait a minute for it to come back. I won't move around, so we'll hear it this time. Yep, we heard it, and actually it automatically moves me back to the screen, which is cool. Get the capsule, open it. No, still the same money. Yeah, that's what I thought would happen. Alright, so click on the phone, zoom in on the phone. And guys, this puzzle is just really unfair. So basically, the skull and crossbones is a hint because the skull and crossbones looks like the star symbol on the telephone. And what you need to discern from that is, you know how telephones have like the 3 letters under each number. Well, you need to actually dial help me. You need to actually dial help and then star and then me. And the phone will actually call someone. You're supposed to discern that. And if you look at an old telephone, you'll know that the letters don't start with the number 1. They start with the number 2. And they each have 3 letters underneath the numbers, I think, except for like number 9, if I'm not mistaken. So like number 2 would be ABC, and 3 would be DEF, G, GHI, JKL, MNO, PQR, STU, VW, X, YZ? No, there's not 5. I don't know. I mean, I don't really have, like... Well, let me see if my smartphone brings it up, actually. Hold on. Oh, yeah, okay, so... Oh, so 7 and 9 have 4 letters. Okay, so that... Alright, now that makes sense. I was like, what the... I was like, why is there 1 missing? Alright, so anyway, guys, why don't you just bring up your smartphones and go to the keypad so you could just look at how to dial help me on there. So get the phone off the receiver and start dialing. So it's 4... wait. Hold on. There we go. I don't know why that didn't work. 4, 3, 5, 7, and then remember to hit star now because of the skull and crossbones. And then M, 6, and then E is 3.
Okay.
Alright, now you want to make sure he finishes saying okay before you hang up the phone and move away from this screen. So now that he's said okay, you need to also discern that he's asking for a bribe, basically. What I did at first was sent the paper back, and he just sent it right back, and I'm like, why is he not helping me? Well, you gotta send the money. I didn't find the money for a long time when I I played this. So, alright, put the money in the capsule. Put the capsule in the thing, close the lid, hit the button, resend it, wait for it to come back. Alright. Capsule, hopefully we have like a key to get out of here. We sure do. And the key is, all you gotta do is click on the door handle a couple times. Key gets used, and we're out. That's out. Oh. Alright. Close. Yeah, okay, guys. So that was The Blue Chamber by Toshimitsu Takagi. And what do I think about it? Well, I remember when it first came out, actually, because when I got into these games, it was just Crimson Room and Viridian Room. And I remember being excited when The Blue Chamber came out. And I remember being very disappointed in it. And I still am. I mean, only a couple puzzles, a couple items, and the puzzles are pretty obtuse. I mean, it's still going to take you a long time to get out because the couple puzzles that there are pretty hard to figure out. But I mean, geez, small room, not a lot of items. I don't know. Felt like a step down from Crimson and Viridian Room, honestly. Well, now we're on the last game from Toshimitsu Takagi. This is the White Chamber. So here we go. I was blacked out in snow weather. I awoke to find myself in a white room. Chilly in here. Oh, gotta love that word chilly. Seems like it is snowstorm outside. Yeah. Anyway, I've got to get out of here. Click to start. Alright. I think I'm gonna wait for the music to stop, which it will in a minute. Alright guys, I'm back. So yeah, I just stopped the recording until the music stopped. It didn't take too long. So anyway, here we are in the White Chamber. Now, I gotta tell you guys, I'm not as familiar with this game as the other three because by the time it came out, I was kind of into other things. And then later on, when his website shut down, you could still find the other three games on the internet in various places, but the White Chamber you couldn't play like anywhere until Flashpoint was invented and added it, whenever that was, which had to be pretty recently, I assume. So I'm not as familiar with this one, so let's see if we can solve it. Let's try the trash can. Alright, there are tiny blocky things. Let's get those. Back away. How about this shelf up here? There is a strange device, a remote control. Alright. Let's move over here. If you bang on this door, you get this freaky guy and... What did it say? Strongly glued shut or something? You can't go through that door. So move over, click on this advertisement, and here's an item here. Actually, I think this item here is on a random part of the t-shirt. It was last time I played, it was like down here. So click on this, get the little cartridge. And if you click down here, there's this set that says keyword, and you can enter a word. That's actually a clue for later, so keep that in mind. Back away. Okay, let's move over here. What's over here? A strange box. Is this a switch of the door, but there's no button? I don't know. Let's click on this book on the table. Seems like a manual of something. Here, this explains our remote control. It's for a door, and you push this button and it opens a door. And on the back of the remote control, you have these 4 colored cartridges. Like we have the red one here that you can put in. And also you can switch out the white or the gray one with the purple one. And you flip the page and this pops out, which is half of looks like a Morse code sheet. And then this last page shows these little blocks that we have, and I guess you can put them into something and it enters a letter from Morse code or something like that. I don't know. We haven't seen that yet. Anyway, back away. How about under the table? There's like 3 items under here. There's something. Yes, there's more than just something. Click on the bracket, click on the crowbar, and click on the hook. And back away. And go over here. I see something up here. Let's click on it. It's a key. And back away. And let's go over to the motorcycle. This is a YZF-R1 from Yamaha. Oh, I couldn't read the whole thing. Sorry, guys. Anyway, let's see. There's some items here. Let's click on the middle. And we have the yellow cartridge. Why don't we go towards the back? Let's go on the other side of the back. And we have a key. And let's just keep going around the bottom. We have the front tire's locked. Locked, and there's 6 squares. That'll give you a hint on how to open it. Keep going around. Nothing really there. Although up here, that's where you put the bracket on, but we don't have the wrench for that yet. Go up here. Here we need a key to open the seat, and we have a key. And now we have the wrench for the bracket. Let's see, go this way. We have 5 buttons here, and then a 6th one here, which also looks like the ignition to start the bike, so keep that in mind. And there's also a keyhole here, and that same key that we used to open the seat, it obviously looks like the ignition. But somehow the engine doesn't start, so we don't know why it doesn't start, but I'll keep the key in here for now. Let's see, what else? Oh, look at the seat. This just happens to be the right spot to look at the ceiling. You can look at the ceiling anywhere. Oh, and look. That you follow the wire up here. And here's something, and here's another key. And look at that, it fits right in, doesn't it? Yeah. Now we can open this. But before we mess with that, we did see that piece of paper that was up here. And we have the crowbar. So click the crowbar and we can reach it now. And it's the other half of the Morse code sheet. Secret code for something. Yeah. Alright. So, now, over here, we have Morse code. And when you play around with this thing, we see that the blue button is for the short squares. The red button's for the long squares. You can Oh, that just happened to be the correct... I didn't even get a chance to explain this. That happened to be the correct first letter, but anyway, you can input 4 of either blue or red. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. You know. But anyway, here's your Morse code sheet. And remember that clue we saw on the wall where it said keyword? Well, that actually gives you a hint that you're actually supposed to spell out a word up here. You're not just... The code isn't just a random string of letters. And the way that you do this is you just keep trying these Morse codes here. And when you get a correct letter, it'll put it up here, and it'll never go away. Like, you can get one wrong, and the O is still there. And when you get the next letter correct, it'll pop up, and da-da-da-da-da, until you get the right word. Well, I won't waste your time here. The right word here, when you play around enough, is open. And also, when you experiment enough, you'll know that it goes... this is A through Z this way. A through Z, like that. So, P would be this one, I believe. Dot, line, dot. So, dot, line, dot. Alright, A, B, C, D, E is just dot. And A, B, C, D, E. Let's keep that for P. Is it this one? A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N. No, it's this one. It's line and then dot. Line, dot. And something happened. Click on it again. And a door appeared. And you open it, and you get another cartridge. Now's our time to use the remote. You gotta have the door shut to use it, but anyway, click on the info for the remote, and this is where the cartridges go. We might as well add them. We got blue, yellow, red, and remember, gray and purple go here. We don't have the purple one yet. Put gray in. This was the gray door that we already opened. It's inside the door that's gray. The door itself is always blue, so don't get confused. So next is blue. Make sure you have the remote highlighted so that it actually shows up on the screen. Blue. We get an item. Looks like a headlight. Shut the door again. Change the color. Red. Binoculars. Shut the door again. Change the color. And a mirror. Okay. Now let's back up because we've cycled through everything. You notice there's like a little hole in the wall here. Place the hook in here and put the mirror on the hook. And on the bike, now we have the wrench that we got before from the seat, so add the bracket first, and then click the headlight and add it. And since we have the key in the ignition, because if you don't, then there's no light, but if you put the key in the ignition here, it turns on the light. Doesn't matter which button is pressed. And the light is bouncing off the mirror and shining on something behind the bike. But it's too far away to see, but we have binoculars now, so highlight the binoculars and click. And we have a randomly generated code here, 534326. So that code is entered in the bike. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And here's 6, and it's numbered 6, that's how you know. So 53426, I believe it was. So 5, 3, 4, 2, and 6 is always last. Was that wrong? Oh boy. Oh, but look, I didn't even know this. It actually, like, inputs the colors that you touched in there. So that's a nice hint for you. But let's take a look at this again. I'll try not to be stupid this time. Oh, 534326. 534326. Okay. 5, 3, 4, 3, 2, 6. And we heard something open, so go down. Go to the back wheel, the front wheel, excuse me. And it says okay, click on it. And not only did it unlock the bike wheel, but we have our last cartridge, the purple one. So, why don't we replace the gray one with the purple. And then go to the door. Not that door, this door. Change it to purple. And here's where we used our Morse code blocks. And it's the same thing as before with the keypad thing. You put 4 blocks in, you hit the button, and again, I'm not going to waste your time. You're supposed to just go through all these until you get all the right letters, but it ends up spelling help, so A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H is actually 4 dots. 4 dots. 1, 2, 3, 4. And E is the 1 dot. I want to see if it matters where you put the dot, if it has to be all the way to the left. I guess it matters. So there it goes. Okay. And then L is D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L. Dot, dash, dot, dot. Dot, dash, dot, dot. Okay. And P we already had before. It was the dot, dash, dash, dot. Dot, dash, dash, dot. And just push the button. And we get a golden key. And that key is just to replace the ignition key. It's another ignition key, but it's the ignition key that actually allows you to start the bike when you hit the ignition. Like that.
Yes.
Yeah, so that was White Chamber. It's my second favorite game from Toshimitsu, right behind Viridian Room. I thought it was a fantastic improvement over the Blue Chamber, which, like I said before, I did not like very much. And then this was his last game that he made. I'm pretty sure he didn't make any games after this. Not any Room Escape games, anyway. Which is sad because I thought he was pretty good at it. It'd be nice to see if he could make a good one now, because I mean, I'm sure he could. He's definitely capable. But like I said before, room escape games now on the internet. They are like, they are huge, guys. I mean, some of the ones I plan on playing, they're like full-length games. I mean, really, they are big. Well, anyway, thank you for watching my first ever YouTube video. If this helped you, if you like this content, if you want to see more like this, please like and subscribe, and don't be afraid to leave any sort of criticisms. I need all the help I can get right now because honestly, I have no idea what I'm doing. Anyway, thanks again for watching. Take care.